down smash. Not able to get the ledge guard. Oh!
Defense. Nexus is huge. Oh, you're gonna get twice!
That was an amazing board. They were changing pace, going low, and launching up when it mattered the most.
Right into it. Wolf Snake, here we go. So in case you didn't know, Alandiss...
Mexico isn't in South America.
Okay,
I
it's
regret
Central
to inform you,
America.
Mexico isn't in South
Central
America.
America. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
North,
I apologize.
North America.
Well, it's North or... Yeah, okay, North. Yeah, alright, you know what? I'm tired and British.
But hey, Wolf Snake, very interesting
yeah,
matchup.
that's not something.
If I remember correctly, MVD did label this as being even.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look pretty even. Team doing well so far. We know how oppressive those C4s on the PS2 clads can be, though. But Alandiss yet to really get any setups going, and Keen getting the kill nice and early, not letting Snake live too long. Yeah, so Alandiss is Mexican PR.
Yeah, and Keen is also top 5 in Chile. As you can tell, very strong player. Finally having a setting where there isn't as much delay as last time, meaning he can more so show off what he can do. Sadly, the last time we saw him was against Maze Beans in EU to South America, which is a lot of delay.
Did you just say Mexico was in South America?
I said Keen's from South America.
Oh, right, okay, my bad,
yeah, because he had to play Maze Beans last time, which was a lot of delay, so he couldn't really show what he can do.
I thought I had you there.
But yeah.
Anyway.
Alandiss very trying to get his usual down air jab lock setting, but Keen more than aware of that. South America has a lot of good snakes for practice, so he is more than aware of the tricks that Alandiss will go for. And as we see here, great juggling, just catching out every attempt, and as we see there, catching him landing with an up smash, and that will be the stop.
Yeah, looking behind early on, but immediately kind of takes control of this game, basically after halfway through the first stock. And Alandiss yet to really get back into it. We've seen some kind of creative setups from them. I think I did see like a footstool to C4 type thing, but nothing like that much. Nothing really. Like in terms of big damage. So a couple of like interesting things, but yeah, these two have never fought before, so even if they do know the matchup, they're still not really going to know each other that well.
Yeah.
And that's a big factor as well. You know, the history of the player matchup and how well will these players adapt to each other, having never played before, let alone in this environment. Oh, we're seeing the crouch come out. That's one of the big things about Snake, about Wolf in a lot of different matchups. And
Nikita not going to kill him due to the tech, and now we see Alandiss hopping about that platform using the C4 well, but Keen not going to go near the C4, just going to wait. But we see the down throw to up till there, that will confirm the stock, and Alandiss working his way back into this. Even if there is a big deficit, it is Snake, and the damage racks up very well.
Yeah, and we're seeing Alandiss start to adapt to the matchup a little bit more as well.
Throw F smash, that's gonna be a lot of damage. And Nikita coming down, catching the neutral get up. That's a lot of damage
to Nikita as well.
Yep.
These setups have been beautiful.
And then catching the whiffed up smash, that will be the stock gone.
Yeah, just jumps over and lays down the C4, no aerials, and catches TP off guard. And that was really explosive from Alandiss. A lot of creative and interesting setups. We saw the nade to Nikita. We saw, we saw a bunch of really interesting and creative stuff. We saw like
a lot of mix-up
chase. Yeah.
Back throw, F smash. We saw Nikita catching the neutral get up, just hovering there, making sure that he didn't have the reaction time in order to shield it. And amongst other things, a lot of issues coming in. Alandiss racking up damage really well using these creative subs.
Both players wanting to get straight back into it. Yeah, that back throw, knowing the C4 would encourage Keen to roll in and hard cooling it out with an F smash. That was beautiful. But Yeah, Alandiss definitely adapting to the matchup more, starting to crouch that blaster a lot more, which means that he can just set up as he normally would without ever having to worry about it. We can see that there. That's something that Wii Fit does, which I may know about, and that's something that a lot of other characters can do where Wolf's sort of anti-camp tools won't necessarily work as well as you'd like them to, just because you can crouch that blaster.
Yep, getting a tech read off the nair, getting a good down smash, but not able to tipper it and it won't kill. And now Snake in the perfect setting he wants. Snake very good at making the most out of these stocks when he's sitting at a high percent. He can go for these grenade trades, he can just throw the grenades at you, and he is a very heavy character who will just live to bother. But as we see here, the threat of the reflector does mean he has to hold the grenades a bit more, and catching him, blowing himself up with a grenade with an up air will kill off the top. Keen starting this game off very well.
Yeah, very very clean, very collected. Only taking about 20%, which off a Snake is like kind of expected when there's this many explosions flying around. It's a really good start, no double jump, but still living. Oh, I love the shine. We don't see that a lot. And another great start for Keen towards this stock, unable to get the reversal with the Wolf Flash, but still sitting really pretty so far. And Alandiss needs something to just kind of get back in this.
Very strong gameplay from Keen already. A very hard adaptation on Alandiss, but we can see that Alandiss is finally mixing in Snake's close quarters tools to rack up a bit more damage, catching Keen at a short distance. Like you can see here, Wolf willing to just sit back at mid-range and far range, knowing that Laser's properties will allow him to outcamp Snake.
Yeah, just knowing that, like, even if you can't use Laser to harass Snake because Snake can crouch it, you can just, like, hold Shine whenever Snake gets out Nikita and not have to deal with it that much.
Yep.
CUP clean.
There goes the stock.
Losing a stock. I don't know why I keep saying CPU. Anyway, Keen losing the stock there, but you'll take that trade any day of the week when you're 3 stocks up. And Alandiss.
Yep, and Alandiss finally working the damage back up. And as we can see, a lot of damage coming out here. And Keen not really holding on to the lead quite as well as we expect. Very flaky holding on to this lead, but as we can see here, Alandiss whiffing his confirms off of the grenade out of shield. But Laser is going to help him rack up damage. The dash attack whiffing, but Alandiss not going to punish it with an up tilt. And the C4, yep, it's going to stick through the flat and it will catch.
South spot DA, which is pretty fun.
It's pretty fun and it's great for whiff punishing due to just how quickly Snake can act out of his crouch. But Keen pushed him off stage. We saw this deficit last time, so we know that nothing is entirely impossible given Alandiss' damage output. 28% on the board already. Keen has to find something that will kill.
Yeah. Keen realizing that you can grab Snake crouching. Unable to deal with that at the very least, so some decent options when approaching Snake, but yeah, the dash attack coming out. Got Snake sitting in a really high percent. Alandiss has pulled this back to last stock though, and we know how Snake can act with these comebacks. They just need something, any kind of setup. They're both fishing for something, just trying to get anything going. They're both waiting, being super patient, really scared right now of each other because they know how capable both of them are. An advantage, and Keen jumps onto the top platform.
Yep,
And
catches
with
him.
an up tilt, just chases Alandiss all the way up. And yeah. Good win from Keen. And I believe this is a best of 5 set.
Yep, it's a best of
As
5.
this is top 8. And this is a best of 5 to fight Castle, who 3-0'd Sipit Gamer.
Yeah,
Which, yeah. Not to be rude, but that's, that is the expected result. Sonics, by the way, he's currently playing JJ Cat. I don't know if they've showed up.
We'll have to see.
We will. Okay.
All right. While we wait for the next game, let me do that. And
It
that,
is
and we're good.
Yeah, straight back into PS2 again. It
I'm
feels like they
predict-
took a bit longer. Maybe that was because they did bans and still got there, but let's see.
Yep, both players being comfortable on PS2 means that they will just happily gentleman to it again and again.
Yeah, and we've seen that a lot. This bracket we'll keep seeing it at basically every level. Oh, these setups from Alandiss though are really interesting. And Keen sitting at like 84 to Alandiss's 111, knowing the weight difference, that is a pretty sizable lead at this point.
Yeah.
And just needs any kind of kill. That's it. Nice
Yep.
and early, and yeah, obviously playing with the stock down against a character who's really reliant on trades can chip away at you a little bit, because it means you're constantly chipping away at your own health and kind of
Constantly
extending
forced
your
to take the trades, yep.
yeah, kind of extending the deficit that you've forced yourself into. And Alandiss just needs anything, an up tilt, a grab, fishing for something.
Up
Keen,
and
I don't know what that
fast-falling.
was. Yeah, fast
He
falling
didn't,
there.
he didn't expect to be off stage. I'd imagine he was expecting his combo tree to lead him just to the ledge, but fast falling past the ledge, sadly. Not getting anything. Alandiss not going to get anything off his tech reads, as we see here. He's not really getting anything off these tech situations.
Yeah, and despite the SD, Keen has kept their cool, and Alandiss has really been unable to capitalize on it so far. At least got the C4 on deck, but unable to get anything off of it.
Yep. It's brilliant work from Keen to just keep the lead. But as we see here, Alandiss working his way back into it. Got Keen at ledge. Up smash, not going to connect to both hits.
Yeah, good
But the
DI.
C4 on the plat catching Keen, kind of just tunneling towards an up tilt kill.
Yeah, we've seen Alandiss go for that mix-up a couple times now. Just going for sort of jumping and then laying down the C4, knowing how laggy the up smash is. And
Yep.
punishing accordingly. Alright, and they are both at 0%. Game 3, last stop. And yeah, just Keen looking to get this kill, looking to finish this set early.
Yep.
But Alandiss kind of getting straight back into it. They're both feeling each other out a little bit, kind of chipping away at these low percents. Nothing huge just yet. They wait to find something a little bit more interesting. A setup maybe from Alandiss. Just kind of poking with these grenades. Whereas Keen just getting chip damage with these nares. Just calls it out
Yep.
with the down smash. Some
go
unfortunate
low
DI
against
from
Wolf.
Alandiss. And
Yeah,
yeah, it
even
doesn't...
with the DI, that will kill, yeah.
No, I mean like to put yourself in that kind of
Oh,
upstate
yeah,
position.
absolutely.
And yeah, that's just what happens when you don't have, or when you don't use your double jump as Snake before you recover. You're gonna end up in that position where you're gonna have like a lot of extra. It feels like a lot of extra startup on your up B because it takes a lot longer for you to go up, and then straight back into it again. 2-1 right now. 2 Keen.
Yep.
And Alandiss.
Keen's sitting with a very big lead here.
Yeah, Alandiss very keen to get straight back into it, try and take this to a game 5. Alright, it's a great start from Keen so far. Hold on, 55. Alright, 114 on Alandiss right now, 131.
Yep, racking
Really
up a
great
lot
start
of
from
big
Keen.
damage here.
Yeah, just needs to find the kill quick. Because percent deficits, as we've mentioned, don't really matter too much against Snake. It's all about the stock leads.
Yep, you need to get that stock early. A back throw is the perfect way to do that.
Well, Not necessarily earlier, maybe about 170, but Keen obviously not taking too much damage.
You just need your certified kill at that point, yeah. Alandiss going to catch him unaware of the C4 placements, and that seems to be a habit with Keen. He's overcommitting a lot, which means that not really expecting where the C4 is costing him. He doesn't really place himself in good positions to commit to his options. But the Nair trading with the up tilt, and Alandiss sitting at a high damage percent. Oh, and just for confirmation, JJ Cat has lost to Sonic. Sonic has showed up.
Onyx has showed up. That's gonna scare everyone else in bracket. But I, for one, am excited for it.
Yep.
Alright. Need about 41. Keen can't take too much damage here, but he's taking quite a lot. And Alandiss trying to make him come back.
Yep.
But the up smash coming out.
Interestingly enough, just before this set, Keen did play versus Bruno BR1, and he did beat BR1, so he is coming into this already warmed up to the Snake matchup.
Yeah, you can kind of tell that Alandiss is a person who's had to like adapt a lot more to the matchup and the way it works, whereas Keen just kind of knows exactly what to do already.
Yeah, having the prior experience versus BR1 does help, but that was a great tech read off of the down throw and will get him the stock with an up tilt.
Beautiful little short up just over the get up attack, and Keen a strong percent lead. Oh, great awareness of that C4 as well, going into that texture situation. Alandiss again just looking for some kind of foothold. He's starting to really liven things up now a little bit. But Alandiss is being a little bit slippery, not letting Keen take the stock very easily.
Yep.
Some kind of opening, anything. We're seeing the explosions well and truly come out as Alandiss fishes for any kind of start to these combos.
The landing aerial's not going to connect on the crouch, but the up tilt's not going to kill there either. Crouching under the laser, and there we go. A raw back air, not going to take it though. Alandiss going high, covering himself well, using the Nikita, but the Nair not going to really put him into a bad position. Keen fishing hard for these stray hits to kill something of anything.
Yeah, just.
But as you can see here, Alandiss is playing around it beautifully.
And Alandiss is just moving right around Keen's threat bubble, and Keen is unable to get anything so far. And this could be some comeback if it does end up happening. Can't get hit at all. I lie! Alandiss lives to 203, living a back throw from center stage on PS2. And Keen needs something, finally gets it. Any hit
finally
will do
securing
at that
the
point.
stock, and it will be a 2-1 lead to Keen.
No, I think that's it. That is it. 3-1 to Keen.
Is it 3-1? Oh.
Yeah.
Alright. So Keen advancing on to play Castle in winners finals.